Now look, I've taught you basics. A little bit of it. There's still a lot more basics to come. But I've taught you the basics of moving forward. Like I was saying, moving forward in self-improvement. I did say lock in, do a little dopamine detox and remove the bad habits, right? Sometimes that gets tiring. If we've been conditioned to play video games, scroll, consume content for years, and only now we discovered self-improvement, of course, we're going to want to do it constantly. Every time you sit down at your desk to work, every time you go to the gym, you're going to want to pull out your phone and start scrolling or start playing video games. Whatever you want to do, you got to learn to put it back. It's like David Goggins said, hold on, motivational speaker. Sometimes you're not really motivated. You can't always have a motivational speaker by your side to yell at you and say, hey, you got to do these things. So the way you get out of wanting the bad stuff, because we all do, hell, even I do, day to day, I want to scroll, I want to play the video games, but I'm not going to. Because I have an image set in my mind of the person that I'm not, but the person that I can be. Think about it. If you just lock in for a few years, 2, 3, maybe more years, you can make it big. You could be the guy that you can make in your mind. You can be the guy that you've always wanted to be. And next to me is an imaginary friend. Now, I know I sound crazy, but the self-image that I see in the mirror all day isn't just bald little me. It's not just this guy that's yelling at a camera, right? It's the guy that's better, the guy that's in those cities, in those cool cars, the guy that's rich, the guy that's strong, even stronger than I already am, the guy that has everything I've always wanted. I can just wake up and hate the day. I can already feel the day being bad. I open my eyes and first thing in the morning, you know what I do? I say, ugh, because the day's gonna suck. But that's what it feels like. It feels like the day's gonna suck. But if I just remember that moving forward is what's gonna get me to becoming the guy that I wanted to be, the big, tall, strong, rich guy that I wanted to be, all I have to do is keep moving forward at a steady rate. If not even faster than I was before, all I have to do is keep going. And I will become that guy eventually. But the faster I keep moving, the shorter of a time that it takes to become that guy. And that's what forces me to jump out of bed every day. That's what forces me to lift those weights, to put out those emails, to whatever it takes. Do whatever it takes to become the guy that you generate in your mind. So I want you to do just that. Think about it, right? Just look at yourself in the mirror, in a camera, whatever you want to do. Just think about yourself, right? Who are you right now? At this very moment in the day. Do it right now. Because if you don't do it now, you're going to forget. You're going to put it off saying, whatever. Who's this kid? What is he talking about? No. Do it now. Right? Think about who you are. Right? Think about everything. Every aspect. How tall you are. How strong you are. How much money you have in your wallet. Because it matters. Trust me, it matters. Who you're talking to. Who you're hanging out with. What your family looks like. Where you live right now. Think about every aspect of your life. You could even write it down. I would recommend this a lot. If you want to start journaling, which is really important, by the way, trust me, it is. It may seem very simple and redundant, but it's important. The first step to journaling is get a journal. Don't use your school notebook or a diary that you always had. No, buy a specific journal for journaling. Make it happen. I got this from Dollar Tree, bro. I don't have to get a custom-made notebook or anything special like that. I don't have to have it behind a little lock that we used to have as kids. You remember those books that were so cool? The thick little books that had like a tiny little lock behind it? You don't need all that. Just buy a notebook and buy a pen. If you somehow don't have a pen, buy a pen and start. But write down who you are right now at this very day. Write down the date like you do on school assignments and just write down who you are. Exactly. Down to the very last details. How long your freaking nails are. Maybe not that. But you know, the general details of who you are. And then write down what you can get in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years. In the next 5 years, which is, I don't know exactly how many days it is off the top of my head, but in 5 years, think about it. What can you become if you truly focus? If you truly focus, you can be the guy. Yes, you can. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You can be the guy. You can be hella strong. You can be hella rich. You can change your whole life, the entirety of your life, in 6 months. Imagine what you can get done with 10 times that. 10 times that, which is 5 years. So 5 years. Write it down. Pause the video right now and write it down. who you are and what you can be in 5 years. Now, unpause when you're ready. Here, now, pause. Just pause here. Ready? I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to pause. Don't be weak, be strong, and pause the video. Now, do it now. Click the space bar, click on your phone, whatever. Pause the video. Done? You did it? You wrote it down? Okay. If you wrote down the numbers, how much I bench right now, how many days I go to the gym per week, how much money is in my wallet, where we live, the worth of the stuff I have, like my net worth. If you've written that down, pause if you didn't. Again. If you've written that down for who you are right now, and you wrote down the version of yourself 5 years from now, if it has anything less than 10 times what you have right now, redo it. Rewrite it. Now, of course, you probably won't be able to bench 1,000 pounds if you only bench 100, right? I'm not telling you 10 times that. But make it big. Make it, of course, achievable, realistic, but make it big. It may sound crazy. Whatever you're writing down may look ridiculous. But trust me, if you really put your mind to it, your mind, your body, your freaking soul, towards everything that you do, you can become the guy with the ridiculous results that you thought you couldn't get done in 5 years. Hell, even 10 years. You look at that and you're like, I can't get that done. Yes, you can. Everybody can. Hell, I can. And I will. Trust me. I'm locked in and I will get this done. By this year, I'll get everything done. I have $0. I have $44 on the side of my desk in cash. I will make $10,000 in less than 7 months. Less than 6.5 months. I will get that done. You know why? Because I know I can do it. $10,000 is not that hard. The average McDonald's worker, a teenager working at a Walmart, makes twice that per year. I just want to make this at 15 from what I started myself, not a job, not an employer paying me to do that, from what I started. Along with every other expenses, 10K profit. I'll get that done because it's easy. If you have $10 in your wallet, and I told you to 10x it, of course, you're not going to have $100 in 5 years. Make it big. Make it big. If it's a definitive number, 10x it. If it's not big enough, if you don't like it, 10x it again and again until you like it. You could, probably won't. I'm not going to lie. You probably won't. But you could get $1 billion in 5 years. If you make something revolutionary and let it grow, you can make $1 billion. It's not impossible. Not at all. Hell, many people have done it. Fucking Bill Gates. Well, I'm not sure if it was 5 years, but the development of Facebook didn't take like 20 years to get big. It doesn't take you. It only took me to achieve a great physique, which I'm really proud of. You rarely hear that. A lot of people have body dysmorphia and they're not proud of their physiques. I am. I'm like, wow, I look sick. I feel great. I'm strong. What the hell is there to worry about? Nothing. Just keep getting better. I've got that in less than 2 years. I have a great physique. I'll even post a shorts video on checking out on my physique. But look, like I was saying, make yourself bigger in your mental image. That's what will get you out of bed. That's what will get you to working, to doing the things you need to do to become that guy every single day. If you just keep them in your mind, housed, living and fed, inside of your brain, then you will eventually become that guy. If you're serious about this, if you are a guy who's determined, focused, and ready to make your life better by 10 times, then you will do what it takes to become the guy you just created in your mind. You will. There's no doubt about it. Look, it's not enough saying, I believe in you. Because look, you're my peer. I want to believe in you. But don't depend on that. Don't depend on people saying, I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Not just that yourself you are now, oh, I can do it. Believe in you becoming yourself 5 years from now. The yourself that you created 5 years from now. Believe on becoming that. And trust me, give it time and you will. Of course, stay tuned for more.